Okay, Ledesma, I'm coming at you with another Free Choice Friday activity. So, I'm hoping you like art this week. And it is officially the beginning of fall, although you could do this one at any time of the year. However, it is kind of a fall project. And the idea here is to draw a circle grid tree. And this is my kind of art project because it uses grid lines and geometry in order to make an art project. So, all you have to do is follow directions and be rather creative. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to attach this link so you will have access to some grid paper if you want to print it out. Right? So if you want to print the grid paper to help you, that is fine, but you don't have to print grid paper. You could use graph paper instead, or you could do like I did. And I don't know if you can see that, but I made this grid paper. I took a white piece of paper and I took a ruler and I took a pencil, right? And all I did was make inch marks all along my paper, and I traced it with a ruler, and I made little 1 by 1 inch grid paper. So this is something you can definitely do no matter what you have at home. You can either print the grid paper, you can use graph paper, or you can make your own 1 inch by 1 inch grid paper with a ruler and a pencil. So I would encourage you to try this out. Now, how do you do this? Okay, so number one, you start with your grid paper, and it says print the template, but you could just draw a circle if you use graph paper or you make your own. Draw a fairly large circle taking up most of the paper, right? Then you're going to want to draw some tree lines in right here and right here, okay? Next, you would then add a V shape right in the middle of this art project, okay? And it makes it look like the tree trunk has split in that way, right? Now remember, you don't have to do it exactly this way. It's just an idea to get you started, okay? After that, you're gonna add a whole bunch of different branches going off of it to the edge of the circle, okay? Then you're gonna want to take a black colored pencil or a black marker and you're gonna want to trace it in, okay? Next, you can either color that in with black, or I suppose you could use a dark brown if that was your preference, okay? And you're going to want to color in those branches and the trunk of the tree. Okay. Next, you move on down and you're going to want to use some fall colors to color in the circle that would be the leaves of your tree. Now, remember, fall leaves are going to be yellows and oranges and reds and browns, all kinds of pretty colors. Now, this artist tended to go a little farther than that, and they added some purples and maroons and things like that as well. Finally, you're going to want to checkerboard color the outside of it. Okay, and that's where the grid comes in handy. So you're going to want to checkerboard color the outside of it. And you can see down here, they used different shades of green and yellow and even a little bit of blue to make what looks like the grass. And then they blended it in with blues and purples and whites and grays to make the sky. And they got the final project. So that's a pretty cool art project that is very doable for you at home. Remember, you can use graph paper, you can print their grid paper, or you could make your own grid paper with a ruler, making inch marks and 1 by 1 inch squares on a piece of paper. So I would encourage you to do that. Okay, take a look at what the final project might look like. Now, here's the thing, this is what their example looks like. Yours does not have to look like this. You are the artist. You can make it look any way you wanted to. If you wanted to wait till springtime and make a very colorful spring looking tree, you could do that instead. This is a fall looking tree, and you can use whatever colors are appealing to you and whatever show your artistic creativity and your artistic sense of being. I would encourage you to do that. All right. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I hope you try out an art project. And even if you don't do this one, maybe you'll just draw a fall scene with lots of beautiful trees on it. Go out and look around, take a walk outside, see if you can get some inspiration and look at the trees around you. See if any of them are starting to change colors. Notice the beauty in them. All right. Have a great Friday. Have a happy Free Choice Friday. Bye now.